Hey guys, welcome back to our tour of Ireland. It is the last flight of the tour. We're heading from Enniskillen here back over to Belfast. It's about a 65-mile flight, and the sun is setting. It's time to head back to where we started. Before we do, if you liked what we've done, liked what you've seen, consider subscribing, hitting a like button, hitting the bell notification. If you have any comments, questions, throw them in the chat. The comment sections. I'm always reading them. I do different types of flying, from GA to commercial. I do live streams on the weekends. So you can find me anywhere, and really appreciate you being here and watching the videos. If you have a request for somewhere you'd like to see or a flight you would like to see, let me know. I take a look at it, and if I can figure something out and do it, I will do it. You can see I've had a few requests on the channel already. I've got another one coming up, which is fairly long, but I've figured out how to do it. So you can leave that below. Other than that, let's jump in the airplane and get ready to go. There we are. All right. So we are set to go. We'll get rid of that. So let's get the
TOS system test.
masters on. Mixture's good. We'll crank the throttle slightly, and fuel cutoff is in, and fuel tanks are on both. Prime the engine. Turn you off. While we're doing that, you can go off. Alright, beacon is on. Starting engine. We'll let that warm up. Get the avionics on. And we'll finish setting up our display here. The winds are light out of the west still. No, we want option 3. Back, transponder, alt, and back. And we can go, okay, on you. That's track IRs leading me astray. Alright, so it's going to be a short taxi and takeoff. The runway's right there, and that's where we're starting our takeoff run. We are good. You guys, I do not need you to push me. I am fine without it. Let's get myself recentered here. Alright. So we're good to go, so let's get the taxi light will come on. Put the nav lights on. And we'll wheel to the right. These guys can get out of my way as I do this. There we go. Can take a bit to get these things going. Oh, walk into their prop, you ding dong. There we are. And we'll head over to the runway. Not a long runway, so we're going to go down and take the entire length. As we come up to it, we'll put the landing lights on. Strobe lights are on. First notch of flaps. Keep moving. Alright, I don't see anything. I don't see anything there. We'll head down to the far end. Oh, we are at the far end. Thought we had a little bit more to go. It's fine, we'll take the rest of it as well. There we go. So the final setup, we're going to go up to 3,000 feet. Oh, great. Come on, stop doing that. There we go. 3,000 feet, and we should be good. All right. Doors are locked. Windows are locked. Seatbelts are on. Let's go. Controls are neutral. Airspeed's live. It's 55 knots. A little back pressure. And up we go. About 7 degrees. And we'll hold it. And yeah, these things, little airplanes, they bounce around a lot in the air. You very quickly get used to. Oh, look at that. Golden light there. Golden light into the west. Should be a nice sunset landing in Belfast. It's 400 feet. Flaps come up. We lose a little bit of lift, so we're going to drop. Retrim. Try not to overdo it. 600 feet. So we're going to start heading over, and we will start our climb to 3,000 feet. What a gorgeous sky once again. This is a very, very pretty game. Sim. I was in a live stream and somebody asked, I said, what's the purpose of this game? Is flying airplanes all you, like, is this all you do? And it's like, yeah, this is it. I mean, it is incredible. Anyway, we're going to climb up. We're going to be crossing a big lake out there somewhere. And then we'll be descending down into Belfast. So I will see you when we get closer. Alright, we're 10 miles out. The airport's just on the other side of this ridge line that's coming up, so we're going to go manual here. We're going to come this way to give us a bit of space to enter onto the downwind. Start descending on me yet. We are going to get down to 1,000 feet. The airport's at sea level, pretty much. So we're basically going to go just slightly south of east, just so we can clear these hills. And then we'll slowly start down. So as soon as we get around the hills here, the city of Belfast will be laid out before us. See that orange light from the sunset coming in. Oh, there it is. Yep. Looking awesome. Got some great color in the sky. So we're heading this way so we can come straight in around the end of the airport and then join the downwind for runway 22 here in Belfast. I think at this point we'll just turn east and continue with the slow descent. Looking at the layout here, the airport, I can see the airport from here. It's just on the other side of those channels there. I think those are the shipyards actually, the old dockyards. Little loading stutter there. Of course, this is where I believe these are the dockyards where the Titanic was built. So that's pretty cool. A little bit more on the down. So we'll turn our landing lights are on. Thought I turned them off, but no, we're good. There's Belfast laid out below us. Oh, I don't want to go down that fast. Ease the throttle a bit. It's that sensitive pitch trim. There's the runway. All nicely lit up for us. Keep a little bit of a descent going here. Again, not that fast. Our turn going here. So we're going to bring the heading indicator down to the bottom. That's 22. So that'll basically give us a parallel that we're going to follow for the runway. You see it coming in on the left there. Just going to roll out, and that will be following now. 1,000 feet, and we'll come back up on the throttle a little bit. a little bit of bouncing around here. Not too bad. Try to get her down a little bit. Now I know in Canada we have what's called the flight supplement, which kind of outlines all of the rules and procedures for each airport, frequencies, services provided, and everything. So this airport may have a right-hand circuit, like take it over the lower ground out there, out over the water. I don't know. We're going to do a left-hand circuit, which is the standard. Kind of the, unless otherwise noted, it'll be a left-hand circuit. Sometimes they do right-hand circuits to keep you from going over little towns and stuff. If the right hand will take you over farmland. But in this case with the hills, I don't know if they've got one. Maybe. Not sure. Alright, so we're just abeam the airport. Let's head this way for a little bit more. Just coming up to the end of the runway. Usually we'd go to 45 degrees. But what we are going to do now is pull the throttle back. Again, we target 1500 RPM-ish. Try to keep the altitude low. We are high, so not too worried about that. But we do want to bring the speed back, so we'll try to keep the pitch angle. There we go. So there's flaps 1. And we're going to trim for 65. And flaps 2. That should be good. Start with our turn. So airport elevation is about 15 feet. That's because we're over the hill. Oh, it's 60, 62 knots. There we go. We're now right angles to the runway. A little bit slow. I'm going to trim her forward a little bit. Get that nose down. Come over the other side of the hill here. Should be around 500 feet when we make the turn at the end here on final. See the runway there? May still be a little high. It's not bad. A little bit nose down more. I wouldn't mind being below 60 if I had 3 notches of flap out, but I don't. A little bit more. There we go, 570, and we are at our turn point. So we're not bad. We can come back on the throttle, which will steepen our descent angle.
500.
There we go, a little bit steeper bank. slightly over center line, but that's fine. It's not too bad. All right. So we're lined up. Beautiful sunset in the window. God, you don't get a better office view than that. So we're a little low. So we're going to increase the power. Flatten our descent. There we go. Just one notch. So ease her back. Keep that one notch. Try not to push and pull on the yoke. Use throttle to maintain the pitch angle. There's 2, so we're not bad. 3, so a little bit more power. You can see the nose moving up and down as we're doing this. Alright, so we're high. A little bit of feed in on the power. There we go. Find the horizon. Pull it back. Cut the power. Hold it, and we're down. Welcome back to Belfast City Airport. This is where we started all those weeks ago. Alright, let me just get up the map here of the airport. I can see where we're headed. So we're going all the way down, and on the right, we missed one taxiway. The next one's closed. So yeah, we're gonna go all the way down to the end. So a little bit of power to keep our speed up. Keep all the lights on until we're off the runway. Taxiway coming up on our left. Alright, so landing light will come off, strobes will come off. I'm going to head over to the General Aviation Aircraft parking lot. Parking ramp. Alright, we'll just make the turn here and put her on the line. There we go. So we'll turn the nav lights off. I got the taxi light off. Kill the power. Switches are off. Lights are off. And everything else is off. And how about this for a view? Guys, thank you very much for joining us on this tour of Ireland. It has been a absolute blast. Ah, there you go. Gorgeous way to finish this off. Hope you enjoyed. Like I said, please hit the subscribe button if you like what we do. Throw a like on the video, comment below, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.